So it's been a grind, saying for the players going in. And I've been talking about we're going to be a physical football team. We're able to go out here with a lot of situations. But for the most part, we had officials out here. There were some penalties. I didn't think usually the first time you go out there, there's a ton of them. So we'll take a good look at that. But they did a nice job. And at the end of the day, obviously we came out of it injury-free, which is important because this is going to be a quick turnaround for us. With tomorrow the players will have off. Sunday they're coming in. We're flying up and getting a couple of good practices against the Wings before we play our preseason game.
It's just over the summer.
Yeah, we work together. The staffs work together. We work together on what we're doing. So, there's a lot of control, in the situations that we're going. Neither side's going up there blind.
You mentally and physically challenge your guys. 5 straight days in pads. It's a grind.
That was the goal coming in. We came in, we looked at the schedule. My thought was, hey, let's come in early, no light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go through this grind, try to create this adversity, try to get the players to see, whether the coaches can lead them through it, whether they can lead themselves through it. It's very difficult. Like I said before, I'm never going to say, it's hard for me. You hardly ever see me smiling. You hardly ever see me happy, but I thought it was a good week. Obviously it's a start. I still think we have a ways to go, and I think that we got to continue to keep working this way to become a more physical football team.
Pleased with the way Blake ran that 2-minute drill at the end, especially.
It was good. I thought most of the night, he went in there and he took what the defense was giving him. I didn't think he really forced any balls tonight. So from a decision-making process, I thought that was he did a nice job there. I also thought from a ball location process, when he was coming down and people were man coverage, he was putting the ball where our receiver can catch it and keep it away from the defender. So I think there were some good things there. But like I said before, last week, you're talking about it one time, and then this week, hey, it's okay. I try never get too high and too low, and just keep correcting and keep pushing to get better.
Doug, is there a point where you'll know it's time to get Fournette more work with the ones?
I think that's everything works itself out, so I think when you're seeing competition or you're seeing, maybe something at left tackle or what we're doing with the twos or whatever it may be, I think that stuff will work itself out. Right now we've got 3 guys that we feel that are having a pretty good camp, and we're just going to keep putting them in there, and if we have 3 players that it's tough to make a decision with, that's the best thing that can happen rather than saying, holy cow, we don't have anyone, we got to put this guy in there.
You feel like he's making strides though toward that?
I do. I think the one thing about it right now, especially with the rookies, the installations are in. So now we're going up and we're practicing against a different football team. So there's still a lot of installation in. We don't want to really narrow that down. But then when we get into the game on Thursday, we'll narrow it down then. So from the standpoint of the rookies, they're still swimming. But now we should see that next progression where they really start picking some things up and feeling good about it.